Coming here, I mean, at first it was kind of like a red flag goes off when you get told you're going to go to a country in the Middle East region, just because you know it's such a turbulent area and everything.
I didn't really have many expectations about how the security would be once I got here. I think more of the expectations came from my family because they were worried about how turbulent it is in the Middle East.
Well, as a female, I was a little nervous because I'd always heard that men in this culture just behave differently than men in the States. So myself and the other female on our trip, we were just nervous that we would be uncomfortable or maybe end up in, I don't know, scary situations.
Speaking to Colonel Sabah, the man responsible for organizing this CULP mission, I was convinced that he was concerned for our safety regarding safe travel, but he also understood that as future leaders, we need to live in this culture and gain an understanding of the societal differences to better cooperate with regional command, even if the Middle East is considered an unstable environment.
And then as far as transportation goes, you know, we always had bus transportation provided by the Army. That was really helpful. And yeah, pretty much everywhere we went, especially because we were always walking in a gaggle, I never really felt insecure or unsafe.
After spending time in Jordan, it became very evident very quickly that security was not a concern for us. I feel as though I'm safer here in Jordan than the neighborhood I live in North Philadelphia. I think it got very clear to me at one point. I was talking to Colonel Sabah, and he was explaining to me that for him, the biggest safety concern was the 30 to 40 minute drive to Zarqa every morning in high traffic.
I will cry. I would like to hold my little hand. I will cry. I will cry. Send me my way. Send me my way. Send me my way. Send me on my way. Send me my way. Send me my way. Send me on my way.
Coming here, and I was really kind of blown away at especially the security around the Hyatt. And just really, I mean, there's never a question about how safe I felt inside the Hyatt. You go through the security; it's like airport security in there.
The security for us was amazing. We did not go anywhere that we felt that we would either be harmed in any way. They made sure that everywhere we went, they would call ahead and make sure that it was secure for us.
I really wasn't entirely sure what to expect out of the people or the culture when I was coming to Jordan, just because the only thing I know about the Arab world is what I've learned in my Arabic class.
I didn't really have much to compare it to. Only thing that you really know about the Arab culture or the Arab countries is really what we hear about on the news.
You kind of have an assumption in the back of your brain as a Western person that it's going to be a more primitive, more traditional culture. And coming here, you do see a lot of that. There's certainly a lot of traditionalism in the country here. But at the same time, it's kind of like a bridge to the modern world because there's so many aspects of modern culture and Western culture that have really just seeped into society here.
But even when we went to the Jordanian University, like I can't even compare the Jordanian University of Jordan with any other kind of American university as far as just modesty goes, as far as just simple respect goes. And I kind of thought that we always hear about the universities being kind of Islamist or, you know, super severe or super kind of extreme. But for the most part, I mean, everything that I experienced was they were very respectful to Americans coming in.
They want to be good hosts, and their culture is so open and so polite and so kind. It was very refreshing. It seemed like everywhere you went, it was just very nice people.
They really hammer down, you know, respect and modesty and obedience as, you know, all great things. And that's something that you really don't find much in America, which with regard to like family loyalty or even, you know, extended family ties.
I think by keeping an open mind and wanting to experience everything that Jordan had to offer kind of made it easy for me to not have expectations, but also to receive all of the great things that I did experience while I was here.
Really people that seem sincere and willing to help and really comfortable in their kind of economic situation, even if you're barely scraping by paycheck to paycheck, you're still going to take a little time out of your day to give a stupid American some directions to the next suit.
The only thing I really knew about the Jordanian Army is that they were allies to America. I was really eager to work with them and to not only learn their culture and customs and the things that they do, but to learn their level of commitment.
Cody, I'm teaching you. I'm teaching you.
You're teaching me?
Yeah.
Okay. With Anas. Stay with Anas. Okay?
Anas teacher.
See for the banana.
I've always kind of had this relationship with the Jordanian officers that come in is that, you know, they talk to me in English and I talk to them in Arabic. Just because I want to practice Arabic, they want to practice English. So, but you know, I started talking Arabic with one of the guys at my table, and you know, by the end of the class, you know, we'd sat together for 45 minutes. He's like, "Hey, what do you say after school? You come back to my house for dinner and you can meet my family." And that kind of thing was super bizarre for me.
Since we've arrived and we've been working with the Jordanian military, we have found everyone to be really respectful, really helpful, cooperative. They've been really great in helping us learn about the culture and even the language. They've just been really a great resource for us, being in this country that we really didn't know anything about coming into. It's been really cool to get to work with these Jordanian officers and have the chance to learn more about the culture from the Jordanians themselves, and especially from a military standpoint.
The hospitality was outstanding. The military really went out of their way to make sure that we were comfortable, to make sure that we had everything that we need to not only do our job, but to make sure that we were a major part of teaching the officers the correct pronunciation of words and making them more comfortable speaking English.
Different every day. Same stuff, different. It's not the same stuff.
I think that I would take the most from this trip is that being able to be here in Jordan and working with another military will not only benefit us from learning Arabic and teaching English, but also benefit our country's relations with the country once we become officers in our field.
Well, I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come. Well, I believe it all is coming to an end. Oh well, I guess we're gonna pretend. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come. I think it turned 10 o'clock, but I don't really know. And I can't remember caring